We getting into Tammy Cowins. You didn't hear the real story? Hold on, wait. Hold on, homie. Let me I gotta explain to the people. Hold on, you're talking too fast. Listen what I'm saying to you, yo. We going into, first of all, we getting into the Big Meech case. But we looking at Tammy Cowins and Agent Keith Cromer's role in the Big Meech, Cuffy Gatling's setup. Did Meech have a role in this setup? Was he aware of this? Did you know what's going on? Do you know that Agent Cromer went on the stand and said that Meech did know about this supposed plan? Do you know that this whole thing is not about Meech snitching, period, like he said something or did something or signed something? Because Meech has never done that. This is about a setup that took place with Tammy Cowins, Agent Keith Cromer, as well as among other people. And did Meech have knowledge of said plan? Agent Keith Cromer said he did. We're going to go into an unraveling of this whole situation. Listen, this is the Go Network. I'm Uda on Go. The people in the chat are the Go Gang. Be a part of them. Remember, subscribe to the channel. Turn your notification bells on so you're notified when we drop new content. Let's get into it.
That we all know is Cuffy.
We're going to get into Tammy throat goat Cowins, allegedly throat goat. Allegedly, but that's what I heard from my Atlanta correspondents, because I know people in Atlanta, and that's where Tammy from. So that's what I just heard, Tammy. So if you hear it, call me, Tammy.
At this particular
salute to everybody. Y'all drop likes on the way in. More people gonna join us. I appreciate y'all. If you're new here, you're welcome. Y'all write y'all where y'all from in the chats, and I salute y'all. And just get familiar, man. My home is y'all home.
Frank's hearing, there are 4
this person here is a dope tissue. He got like 200,000 subscribers too as well. And I'm going to have him on the channel, I think, this week. So we're just putting in together the time schedules and stuff. He's in Jersey. I'm in New York. We're about to put it together.
It's Dion Gatlin, which is Cuffy, Timothy Rush.
You can see the brother.
Andre
look.
Rush.
He be sharp too. Look.
And
he like me. Look. He older than me. I'm like him. See? Sharp.
And all of them have attorneys, are represented by attorneys. So at this Frank's hearing, man, what's interesting.
Shout out to Tulsa in the building. He said, as long as his Wi-Fi's clicking, we blicking. Salute to you. Salute to you.
The thing about this case with Tammy Cowins is
y'all drop likes on the way in.
She's a confidential source. She's a DEA agent.
Since 2009.
But she is extended protections that aren't common in a lot of court cases. Like anytime she comes to testify at this particular hearing, you know, they close the courtroom. No press. Nobody, only the judge, the U.S. attorneys, the defendants themselves, and their defense counsel. Nobody else is allowed in the courtroom, not even the press.
And Tammy, did you know that Tammy, after she said everything with Meech and everything, because you know she made statements to the feds at first, they was asking her, how did she know about Cuffy and Suarez? Suarez is a guy from California, Mexican guy, bro. Cuffy's from St. Louis. How do you know? She said Meech is the one that connected them. But then later on, she went back and tried to recant her statements from the feds. When she went to testify, like Keith Cromer went up and said Meech knew, when she went up to, remember they had sex with each other, her and Keith Cromer. When she went up to testify, you know what she did? She said, clear the courtroom, y'all. Clear the courtroom. I read the whole paperwork a couple videos ago. I read the paperwork. I'm telling you, I have the paperwork. I can send it to y'all. If y'all want me to drop the paperwork link for y'all, y'all just say that. I'll drop that so y'all can read it yourself. But I read the paperwork. And I'm not, you got to pay like 20 cents a page or some crazy shit, bro. Like 10 cents a page, bro. I will send it to y'all. And the whole link, I will put it in the description box. If y'all want me to, after this video is done, I'll put it in the description box. So y'all all can read it too. If you want to go watch me read it, you could. But read for yourself, bro, so you could see and don't believe what everybody's talking about. See for yourself. You know what I'm saying? For real talk.
There's one other gentleman who's in there, and this is the guy. His name is Mr. Sullivan. He's from the Office of the Inspector General, or either the Office of Professional Responsibility. Now, what they're going over.
OIG and OPR Both of those places, those branches that he just named were the branches that was investigating and Agent Keith Cromer about the sexual relations that he had with Tammy Cowins, and also the payments that Tammy Cowins was getting paid for, even on cases where she wasn't even giving no information or being no real hand in the people getting bagged. She was getting paid off seizures. Like when they go run down and bust something, whatever they gun, she get an award. They call it a reward or an award. She was getting awards for things in cases. That's what informants. When you're an informant, you get an award when you make a bust. When they make a bust, they give you an award. She was getting awards for things she wasn't even doing. So other agents started testifying like, nah, bro, look, she wasn't even in on that. Like the shit started becoming a shit show, bro. Like real shit, bro. Y'all drop likes, bro. I'm right here. We robbing, we rocking out. Salute to everybody that's rocking with me. Y'all new here, y'all welcome here. My home is your home. Okay? This is the Go Network. This is the Go sector. We started our own sector, bro. Be a part of our sector. We on Go and we saluting everybody, and we gonna work with each other and build with each other. I'm gonna drop this paperwork of this case in this description box after for all of y'all that wanna read this shit. I did a reading a couple of videos ago. You can watch it, but I'm gonna drop it so y'all can read for yourself. Be smart.
First, they meet in the judge's chambers to sort everything out and, you know, get everything straight in terms of because what they're gonna do, the United States government is going to direct examine Tammy Cowins, or CS1.
CS1.
And then the defense attorneys are going to get a chance to cross-examine her, right? And this is all tied to, you know, the affidavit. Remember we talked about—
I don't want to talk too much. I want y'all to listen. So,
that she wrote, right? She wrote 2 affidavits. Tammy Cowins wrote 2 affidavits.
The second one wasn't signed. The first one was signed. So when she tried to take back what she said with Meech and how Meech put her on to Suarez and Cuffy, but now she tried to come back to get Meech's name out to say, nah, Meech ain't put me on to nothing. Feel me? Agent Cromer testified in court that only beef that Meech had with this whole plan, because he knew about it, the only beef he had was that his name don't be in any documents and show up as anything. That's what Keith Cromer said. He's a federal agent. Feel me? In court.
Right? You got one right here.
Crazy.
Remember, I went over this one already. So I'm gonna just put that right here in case I need to refer to it.
Nasty, bro.
And
nasty work, bro.
You know, based on the testimony, right? Or the—
let's get 20 likes in the chat. Then we're gonna work on 40. Let's get 20 in the chat first, y'all.
I guess, would you call that testimony? Based on what she wrote in the initial affidavit, the United States government decided they had probable cause and proceeded to get electronic surveillance on Cuffy and Fidel Suarez and wiretap their phones,
trash pulls,
and, you know, do all of that, right? So,
hey, if your partner is being
if he being secretive, I don't know if that app is gonna help you. He's being secretive. It's great. Don't listen to these little ads. Leave him. The hell are you doing? Listen to the ad talking about he being secretive. You over here spying your relationship. The hell you got to do that if you're in a relationship. You got to trust him. The hell? Leave, y'all. Leave. That's a red flag. Leave.
That was the initial affidavit
get our money
that she did.
If you got a problem.
And in that affidavit is where she swears under oath. An affidavit is a legal document sworn under oath, right? And let me say this, at this Frank's hearing,
a legal document sworn under oath. They bring it to a judge to get whatever they got to get. But look, when they was going to get the affidavit, whatever they was going to sign, it was going to get a warrant. But the warrant is not to lock someone up. It's just for them to start the surveillance of you. That's where they got telephone 1. That was the phone Cuffy was supposed to be using. That's how they get the sanction from the judge to start doing that. Then they start going through your trash, like in the movies, trash pulls, finding that little paper you throwing away, things you This is what all of that. So that's what this is. It's not about no warrant like we know in the streets. Then they come get you, knock down your door. No, not that warrant. Investigate you warrant.
Tammy Cowins is not given immunity, right? Statutory immunity. She's not given protection where she can't be prosecuted. So bear that in mind, right? Now,
A lot.
remember we talked about in the first affidavit, she said that Demetrius, Flenory, or Big Meech put her in touch with Suarez and Cuffy in order to do a large cocaine transaction, right? And, you know, she went with that, right? And then we found out later, she began to feel unsafe, perceive herself as having threats upon her safety, as well as that of Big Meech, and even
She felt that there was threats of safety because supposedly part of the documents or part of the trial was leaked to the public. So she felt like, yo, damn, boom. And certain agents kind of corroborated that she wasn't safe, or maybe she was getting some kind of threats. But some people thinking like, with that, she was also being able to use maybe that to say, clear the courtroom. So when she made her testimony the second time, that wasn't privy. And all of the things she said the second time is sealed. So we can't even read what she said the second time. We only can see some things that she said because they stated in the paperwork. But the other part, it says it. The other little thing she says is sealed, under seal. You feel me?
received phone calls from some people to her job, right? Calling her job, asking questions as if they were a customer, but really, you know what I'm saying, clocking her and see where she's at, you know, because the word then got out that she is the confidential informant. The DEA agents in St. Louis aren't as careful with her identity as the DEA agents in Atlanta were.
Somebody drop a like for me. Y'all drop a couple likes in here. More people gonna join us. We could get about 300 in the chat. Salute to y'all, and we just gonna process the information together because that's what we do here on the Go Network. This is Udo on Go Network. That's what we do. We just process it together. You know what I mean?
And I think they initially filed some documents on Pacer or in the public, you know, identifying.
I'm gonna be leaving y'all the paperwork in my description box after this.
The confidential source, CS1, or as an informant. And then once niggas found out it was her, you know, then they began.
Why am I lucky? Tell me, brother. Tell me, Anil.
Into step 2, you understand? And at that point, she goes to
somebody drop a like for me, y'all.
She goes to meet up with Big Meech down in Louisiana. She doesn't get to meet him. We went over this already. She talks to him on the phone. And he says,
appreciate you if you dropped the like. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, man.
Boom.
Appreciate you.
She dips back after meeting with Meech and him telling her that. She calls Cuffy's attorney, or who was Cuffy's attorney, and their name was Wallach. They're in here. That name is in here. And tells Cuffy's old attorney, like, yo, what I wrote in that first, everything I wrote in that first affidavit, it ain't right and exact. You know, it's not factually correct, right? But this is the thing. Perjury is punishable by imprisonment, right? She doesn't sign the second affidavit. The second affidavit where she comes and starts saying, yo, this ain't right, that ain't right, this ain't, she don't never sign that. She just draws it up, right? And sends it to people unsigned, just kind of trying to muddy up the water, You understand?
To create reasonable doubt between
So-
the two statements.
This is what we're dealing with in this Frank's hearing.
Somebody
Now,
drop a like, yo. I don't like how them numbers is
this
looking.
thing gets deep.
Someone
man.
drop a like,
This
turn it to
is
7,
so
bro.
deep, man.
What the hell's going on
Terry
here?
White's name
Y'all don't see it?
comes up in
How much
here.
people in that number? Drop a
Right.
like.
Remember
Thank you.
that Jack Harvey said that she was the heart and soul of that case. You remember I read that on the other video. And she ended up getting a...
Jack Harvey was the first agent in the case. So like in American Gangster, how Russell Crowe was running around chasing down Denzel. He was like that on Meech from PA Boy, whatever the hell. He was on Meech, but he ended up being older by the time, feel me? And then Cromer and other people stepped into whatever. And then they had another supervising officer that was taking over the case. But Harvey, who had Tammy under like a vice grip at first, because he was the one that was controlling Tammy at first, making her run her. He was like her handler at first. And he ran a strict shit, they said. You know what I'm saying? So then that's Jack Harvey.
$55,000 reward for... Y'all hear my neighbor downstairs yelling?
God is great. God bless y'all all that's watching us right now. Even if you don't believe in God, God bless you. God bless your families, y'all. God bless us. Straight up, no matter what city, what country we live in, it's crazy out here, y'all. So God bless us all. And even if I got a moment to say that with y'all right here, even the people that just came, God bless you too. Straight up, God bless your kids, your family. May this year bring us new things that we wanted last year, but some things we wanted last year, we wasn't meant to have them. Let's get the new things we'll be about to get, and we going to get them things together too. Some things we going to get together, because we going to work. But God bless you and your family. Straight. Even if you don't believe in God. Straight.
She ends up getting a $55,000 award for her help in having Terry White investigated, arrested, indicted.
Terry White, down south too. I think he in Atlanta. He got bagged on a weed charge. Remember, she's from Atlanta. He got bagged on a big weed charge. I think he got like an L or something, if I'm not mistaken. I think he got life. But yeah, she set that up supposedly, among other things.
And convicted, and I think he was sentenced to 96 months in prison on a weed conspiracy.
96 months?
Remember that part. That's very, very important. So,
My bad if I smoke crazy on the light. The way I was reading the case before, I was like, God damn, I ain't read his case, but I was seeing some shit about him. I'm like, damn, they was trying to railroad the man. I thought they really put him down. But he got 96 months. A lot of time, though, for some weed charge. But I thought they slayed him a little more than that. So my bad, Terry, if you see it. My bad, brother. I wasn't coming for your kufi, brother. I wasn't coming for your kufi.
so under direct examination by the United States.
The Mexican ain't got no time. You know where the Mexican at, y'all? Guess where the Mexican at? The nigga in Cancun somewhere drinking margaritas, with Patron, Anejo. In the fucking, you know how the margarita in the store, the thought juice, that's where they got the real name from the shit in Mexico. The la margarita. He's drinking la margaritas right now, probably. He never got back. In the paperwork, it says that he was charged without conviction or something. Or he was arrested without being charged, or be arrested without being convicted or something like that. So he's into the world. And Cuffy never told, obviously, because if Cuffy told, he would have been somewhere locked up. The nigga wasn't locked up, bro. Imagine that. Where is he? He's the supplier, the Mexican cartel, homie. How come he ain't in the building? Okay, Tammy, supposedly.
Government. This is deep, y'all.
We on to you. Real talk, son.
She says in here.
I read the paperwork a couple of videos ago. Watch it. I'm going to leave the description in the shit after it's done so y'all can read it for yourself. Like, bro, the Uda wasn't lying, bro. Dead ass. This shit just sounding crazy, bro. It's wild.
Right?
Bro.
That she had no motivation. And remember, Jack Harvey said this in the subsection of the Wired to Suppress. You know, she said that her only motivation to get Terry White jammed up was that she just felt she was mad because he unwittingly used her to launder drug money with some credit cards. That's in here. This is gonna be a two-part video because this case is big. This transcript is 271 pages. So if I'm skipping around a lot, just bear with me because this is a lot of information, and I wanna do it right. Okay.
What I read, it's a lot to read, bro. What I read was 32 pages, bro. And I didn't sleep in 2 days before. I was doing streams and all. I was outside in New York and all that. I didn't sleep for 2 days. I don't know how I read this shit. I couldn't even see. I was Stevie. My Sherry, nigga, I read it good. Go watch and say, nah, nigga read it good. Couldn't even see. Stevie. But Stevie could see, so don't ever let Stevie lie. Pretty little thing. He could sing, y'all. I adore. Yeah, bro. Real talk. I ain't lying.
So now, check this part out. This is where it gets deep.
Stevie could see. I walked up. He said, "Ooh, what the fuck you doing?" I said, "Mr. Wonder? I used to wonder. I don't wonder no more, nigga. I know the truth."
Now they're talking about when she
It's a lot of papers, bro. I'm glad he helped me because I had to read that shit. I was like that. Reading that shit last night.
So after Tammy Cowins does a fantastic job
Of what?
getting Terry White
Yes, she did.
locked up,
She got
providing
55,000.
actionable information.
55,000 for getting Terry White jammed up. That's the kind of payment you rats is getting paid, bro. You rats need to stop, bro. You rats need to be like the other rat the other day on YouTube. You never seen the nigga? He said, "I'm a federal informant." He said, "Sir, you can't do that. We're live on YouTube." If you never seen, I'm gonna show you in a little while. A lot of y'all rats need to make that same mistake and expose yourself so we don't gotta waste time thinking about who you is. Period. Just trip. Boop, and bust your head. And just do like the guy on the YouTube viral video say, "You know what, y'all? I'm a federal agent, y'all. Federal agent, y'all. Make a mistake, y'all. Come on. 'Cause we tired of going through paperwork. We tired. We got shit to do. For real."
Jack Harvey retires, but immediately hands her over to Keith Cromer, right?
Black.
And
Her and Keith Cromer. All night long, I wanna ride with you, baby.
almost the day after Jack
Sorry if you just came into the chat, pause with the came in, and you had to see me doing that. But that's what Tammy and Keith Cromer, Agent Keith Cromer, who supposed to be on the case, was doing. I wanna ride with you, baby. Yeah, like me and Tia Kemp was doing when I was in Miami a year and a half ago, and she still got my soul over there. I'm gonna go get my shit in 6 months. Shh. Not gonna talk about it right now.
Harvey retires. Keith Cromer calls her and tells her, "We want you to stay on board as an informant, right? We want you, we want you to keep going and keep doing what you're doing." And she says, "Well, what am I going to do?" And he tells her that she's going to primarily be jamming up Hispanics, right? Making phone calls,
Nasty work.
picking up money,
Nasty.
picking up drugs.
It's nasty.
But primarily, her focus is going
It's nasty. So we're gonna just merge them both. Nasty. Nasty. Nasty.
to be on Hispanics. And maybe this is due to her light complexion. And this is her. The government asked her, "Okay, and so
She looked
then
kind of like
began,
light, like Spanish
what
light.
was the promise to you with respect to what your activity was by the agents or Mr. Cromer in particular?"
You love her. You love her. You ain't know about Tammy what I heard allegedly from my correspondents in ATL because she from Atlanta supposedly. Tammy, if you're watching me, you can do that. But look, guess what? Boom. Y'all ain't heard if y'all just came in here. Yo, Tammy supposedly throat goat Cowins because I heard she got the goat. She got it. Some of y'all ladies got it. And when you got it, you got it. You don't got, I'm not going to argue with you. The fuck? Some of y'all done stacked my soul. I was like that. Take all my money, my cash. I'm not coming home to you. I break up my kids I don't want to see right now. They get you like that, bro, when they hit you with the throat goat shit, bro. That goat shit. And Tammy is a different level of goat. Not just the regular old white goat, black goat. That's regular goat. I don't know if y'all been in a petting zoo or some shit. I don't know where you been if you've seen a real goat. But I've seen real goats in real life. But yo, look. It got the Billy Goat, too. Remember the Billy Goat gruff? That's a goat. A bitch hit you with the Billy Goat gruff. It'll fuck you up, son. It'll fuck you up. Trust me. Fuck your life up. Derail your life. Quit your job. Lose your job, man. Shit. Boom. But there's levels to this goat shit. Just like Michael Jordan's goat. But look, LeBron goat. Everybody goat. Kobe goat. Goat, 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 goat. Everybody goat. Everybody want to be goat. It's levels to goat, son. And I'm not going to argue and debate with people. It's goat. Right? Boom. So when I'm just going to show you this, and I'm going to shut up. But I got to show you the level of the GOAT first. So my new people understand. My old people already know how we talk. But I got to bring y'all up to speed on how we do it here on Go. Feel me? So y'all know how we flexing before we start flexing. Feel me? Boom. Listen. So I told you about the two goats. You got the regular goat. That's crazy too. Billy goat. Crazy. Some of y'all probably never seen a goat. Curry goat is good. She hit you bomber clad with the fuck shadow. She hit you with the Jamaican with the bomber clad shadow. Jamaican, that shit, curry goat. That's another kind of goat. But now this goat, when she hit you with this goat right here, I'm gonna play the Fed work, bro. This is paperwork, man. This shit mad stressful. We need to laugh. What's wrong with y'all? Relax. Go be stressed with them niggas on the next channel. I don't care. Look, we need to laugh. This thing right here is also a goat. That's called the Baphomet goat. When a woman hits you with the Baphomet goat, you see that sign on the head? That shit just miraculously pops up on your head. Nigga, you just be under trances, nigga, like this. You be like Andre 3000, nigga, like this. I don't want to sing no more. She said, you can't sing no more. Give me your voice. Like Little Mermaid, you just see the voice coming out of Andre 3000 mouth. And then he used to start playing flutes. That's why he played flutes. Because Erykah Badu did the same thing to him. She hit him with this. She hit him with this. The goat. The goat of all goats, bro. If Erykah see this video, she can be mad. She know that. Call me. Because you is my baby moms. I don't care what nobody said. You can take my soul if you want to. I'm ready to get abducted by E. So, if you thought I was a dumb nigga, I'm not. I want her to abduct me. So I'm just saying. I'm not saying it in a bad way. When it comes to E. When it comes to Tammy, it's a bad way because she's snitching, supposedly, but the paperwork says it. But look, when a girl give you that goat right here, that's the last boss. You remember Donkey Kong? That's Kong. That's the last boss in any cartoon game you played. Street Fighter's Bison. She's Bison when she put hands on you. It's hands and feet when she put hands on you. Trust me. And that's how Tammy got the pay. That's how Tammy got the life rights from Meech. It must have been. Because nobody gonna get your life rights, bro. How? Unless they slurped it and sucked it out of you, bro. Listen to me, man. You're smart. If you had your life rights, would you give it to anyone? No. All you have is with the day you were born, the things in the middle. And when you die, you don't even got that. Because you're dead. You ain't got that. Right? Boom. So all you got is your birth, and then the middle, homie. So you're going to give up the whole middle? For who? Bro, if a person had you under weapons like this, give them the life rights, bro, you'd be like, nah, homie. Take my money, take this, take my kid. Here. Sorry, Junior. I'm not giving up my life rights. It's my life rights. Why would Meech give up his life rights? Ask yourself that question, my nigga. Vacuumed out of homie. Can't blame Meech, because she'd have did the same to me. I'd have been in a cell next to Meech. And Meech would have left the other day last year, and I'd have been tight, because I'd have been in there like, free me. Fuck it. Because Tammy did it to me, too, and I was happy. I'd have said, Meech, send her back. Send her back. But look, that's how it goes. Because Blue Da Vinci was with Tammy first, you know. That was Tammy was Blue Da Vinci shorty. As well as maybe some other people in BMF, if you have not known. Allegedly or what? Tammy, go talk to the Blue. He the one who said it. So what? Then she with Meech, and then she's with the agent, Keith Cromer, who's supposed to be a part of the setup of setting up the two people and all this shit. She hit the nigga with the pterodactyl neck too, nigga. Caught him up. He working on a force, don't know where he working. That nigga, he went to the job like this one day mopping. They like, Keith, you're an agent. He bugging. Oh shit, my bad, y'all. Nigga flashback when he was a janitor, nigga, like 15 probably years ago, bro. That's what the throat goat does to you, the Baphomet goat throat does to you, bro. That nigga went to the workplace with a mop. They're like, bro, where's your vest and where's your gun? Keith, what are you doing? He bugging. Oh shit, he was just with Tammy. Tammy had him caught up, bro. So I want my niggas be safe out here. Be safe, my nigga. I'm not even joking that part. Be safe, my nigga. Real shit. Drop a like.
Discuss what would I stay on board. I asked, what would I have to do? And I was told just what I just advised.
Everybody subscribe to the channel. All of y'all. Tap, tap, tap. And hit notified. I drop all the time. Y'all get dope shit, funny, comedy, and real thoughts. But I got to put out my jewels and my thoughts that we be talking about for real. I got to cover it in some negative ass content. Them niggas trying to fight, kill. Title. But then I go to the juice and say, yo, look, y'all ain't heard what happened. The niggas saying, but look, son, yo, you gotta be smart because they trying to do this day to us. But I won't say it like that. But you smart, I'ma tell you. But look, but once I start talking like that, they're gonna clap me and take away all my people. And I'm not dumb. Let the thing play.
In regards to the Hispanics. And that's when I said, okay, and can I get, if I said something, if I get something
I ain't no dumb nigga.
And Keith Cromer interrupted her.
They said, that nigga know how to read, son. Yeah, he does.
And I said, can I get Demetrius Flenory's time cut? This is page 57.
Y'all get the likes up and y'all listen to this.
This is
likes
in the
up.
court documents. I'm going to post this link to this particular document, or you can pull it up on your own. It's the Franks hearing.
We're going to bring up the Franks hearing. I'm going to drop the Franks hearing for your ass. Cute. Facts.
Volume 1, it's 271 pages. This is on page 57, line number 271. And he said, we can work on that. And then the government asked her, and you mentioned Demetrius Flenory's name to Mr. Cromer. She said, yes, I did. And it was about perhaps...
Between slurping and burping, she mentioned his fucking Meech name. Burp. And then she fucking mentioned Meech.
Helping him out. Yes. The government asked, Big Meech? She said, yes, for a time reduction.
Nasty. Schnasty. Schnasty work. Nasty.
Page 57 and 58. Volume 1.
Yeah, I get the likes up.
October 17th.
Let's get 100 likes in the chat, y'all. Let's get 100 likes in the chat, man. We just here rocking out. I'm here. We're going to listen to the case. I got to walk my corgi, but I'm still here. And I'm just going to chill with us. We rocking. Trust me. We rocking. My corgi good. You good, girl? That's my dog. Chill.
2016.
Chill.
Let me read that to you again.
Likes up, 100 likes. By the time I leave this, my channel should jump another 100 people. Boom, one time. Because a lot of y'all be subscribing and shit, but they don't let some people. Some people have hit me and told me that. So I'm telling you what's going on. Trust me. Y'all be wanting to subscribe.
What were you told by Mr. Cromer or the other agents that you were supposed to do? Basically, that they would set up for me. Basically, that they would set up for me for Hispanics. That I would either go pick up money or drugs or bring it back or make phone calls. The government asked, was this sometime in 2011? She says, yes, that seems to be right.
Just so happened court on the damn TV. Shit. When you be dealing with court, you can't even evade it. If you got a case fighting, every time you look, you just see court all the time. Like, fuck, nigga. Tired of court.
The government says, was it immediately after you were involved? I mean, that Mr. Harvey retired, or was it some period of time later? No, the contact was immediately after Jack Harvey retired. And here, let me read this part again so y'all can hear it. Okay, so you then began, what was the promise to you with respect to your activity was by the agents or Mr. Cromer in particular? Well, when we met to discuss would I stay on board, I asked what would I have to do? And I was told just what I just advised you in regards to the Hispanics. And that's when I said, okay, and can I get, if I get something big, Keith Cromer interrupted before she could finish. He said, you'll get a lot of money. And I said, can I get Demetrius Flenory's time cut? And he said, we can work on that, meaning Keith Cromer. Now the government asked her, and
then a while later she flips. When the whole shit come out about these sexual exploitativities and all the things they doing, it'll come out and all that. Now she want to flip. She's trying to flip the whole story again. Talking about, yo, bro, the woman is slippery, bro. Slippery, homie. On my mama, homie. She's slippery, bro.
you mentioned Demetrius Flenory's name to Mr. Cromer. She says, yes, I did.
She flips or the nigga keeps saying, yo, it was all his first. He was bad. He became bad about being Beach relationship. This is what women do too sometimes. Not call it all women bad, bro. Because I ain't gonna do you like the Bible try to do you. Look, real talk. Talk about all of y'all are bad, some shit. Look, I'm not doing it. Real shit. From the beginning. Eve did it. No. Look. Where's it? Bro, after she did everything that she did with Keith Cromer, and they was having sex and the whole thing that they was doing, bro. When it all comes out and she get caught up like Fannie Willis got caught up with the man and they was doing the thing, remember the YSL trial? Same way she got caught. She come out saying, yo, nah, son, what he said, all of my old statement, remember when she was with Keith the whole time, she was with they was with the same thing. They setting up, they da-da-da-da. All of something, she got to change her heart now. Now she talking about, nah, that's his whole plan. That was Keith Cromer's plan. And he became obsessed and jealous with me and Meech's relationship that he had on this, like the guy in American Gangster, the white Russell Crowe, how he was like that. That got him in his bag with Meech because he was jealous of us. Yeah, all right, Tammy. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right.
The government asked, and it was about perhaps helping him out. She says, yes. And the government asks, that's Demetrius Flenory, Big Meech? And she says, for a time reduction.
Allegedly, Tammy. Allegedly. Allegedly.
This is in the government documents. This is public information.
Public.
You know, then they go through all of the stuff we already know. But here's another key point. Check me out.
Checking you out.
Here's
brother.
another key point.
What's up?
Now, the government asked her, what was your relationship?
Zerosh, shout out to you, man. Drop where y'all from in the chat, man. I salute where you from. You already know that's what we do around here, man. Show the love, man. We spread it around, man.
With Big Meech? They say Flenory. When I say Big Meech, or if I say Cuffy in the documents, it's referring to
Gatlin.
Dion Gatlin. If I refer to Big Meech in this
Flenory.
court document, it's saying Demetrius Flenory. You know what I'm saying? If I mention Tammy Cowins, they're referring in this document to CS1. But I'm just gonna say the names that we know.
Yeah, that's how they come. That's how they show up in the
What
paperwork.
was your
that I read.
relationship with Big Meech? He was my friend.
And that shit was confusing as hell because I was translating that. Like, that shit was confusing as shit. I'm bugging CS1, I mean Tammy, I was like, it was a lot. It's funny as shit too. Go watch it.
Okay. Or is my friend. Was there any business relationship? Yes. Did you have any business relationship with him? Yes. I have his life rights with.
We also going to be getting into something else now. Peep this. You know that Big Meech is like suing like 50 too, supposedly. Because that's why, because since 50 came out, all of this has come back out. You know that, right? This all been a situation for a long time. But ever since 50's jumped on this situation, it seems like it just throws gasoline on this situation. If I'm slow and you think that this situation was like this right now and we was all watching this, no, we weren't. We was watching some other stuff just now. 50 and all that stuff has ignited this and reignited this thing, I should say. Reignited this thing, right? But at the end of the day, I think
creative control and his power of attorney.
it's crazy, bro. So
And how long ago was it that you became acquainted with Big Meech?
I know smoking is bad, bro. I know, man. Snitching is bad too, and I hope people ain't doing that. I'd rather smoke than snitch. You heard? You heard? Stop the snitching campaign. Make sure you're doing that, Zerosh. Make sure you're doing that too. Thanks.
I would say 2000. He got incarcerated in 2005. In 2003, no, 2002 is when I met him. So she met Meech, according to her words, on the stand, under oath. The government asked her, how long ago was it that you became acquainted with Big Meech? She says, I would say 2000. He got incarcerated in 2005. It looked as though she was trying to like doing this, trying to figure out, she says, I would say 2000, he got incarcerated in 2005. In 2003,
Niggas want me shut up on my own shit, come to people's house, but you're not dropping a like. How does that make sense in the world that you live in? I'll wait.
2002 is when I met him. So she knew him, she met him and knew of Meech going back to 2002, 2003. That's very important. So they go on and, you know, they talk about trying to get a film deal. And then initially, the government asked her about Cuffy and how she met Cuffy and their initial conversation. And in the beginning, Cuffy was only interested in Tammy Cowins because he wanted a piece of the action with the life rights. He wanted to get down with that too. You know what I'm saying? There's another dude's name in here, and Cuffy wanted to get down and buy the life rights too. It talks about more in here, the Cuffy and Suarez meeting up with the truck of the cocaine. Cuffy, Tammy Cowins ends up connecting Cuffy and Suarez. They do the deal. Cuffy jerks the nigga for some money. Cuffy doesn't pay Suarez all of the money. Suarez calls Tammy Cowins back. He's heated, like, yo, my man ain't gave me all the cheese. Where's he at?
Yeah.
You know, so all of that is in here. You can read that. And here's another interesting point, man, that I thought was real interesting. This story, this is a wild story, man.
We're gonna be talking about this shit for a month.
So here's the thing. The government is asking her again, like, what are you, now that you down with Keith Cromer and these other agents, David Aguilar, Keith Swopes,
Lang,
you know, all these other dudes, and they're all
Hewitt,
under investigation from the Office of Professional
Merker,
Responsibility
another agent,
and the Office of the Inspector General. So here's the government. Now, during this time period you were working, what things were you doing as a cooperator and an informant? Here's Tammy. They would tell me to meet them and go pick up money or go pick up drugs at certain locations. And then I would show up.
Tammy is out there taking souls, bro. Rizzo Rock, I'm telling you, bro. I heard from the LA correspondent. She's taking souls, bro. For real. And not taking no names. Just your soul, no label on it. Just a soul floating, bro. For real.
And they would say, okay, we want you to pick up, one example was go pick up $270,000, and then we're going to bring, hold on now. we're going to bring them back the drugs. Most cases, I always meet with all the agents, or at least 3 or 4, when it was something of that nature. And every time I'd go, I'd end up not going to pick up the drugs or not picking up the money.
Let's get 100 likes in the chat. Y'all get the likes up for me, y'all. More people gonna join us.
So
It's early, so
here's something that's interesting. They give her, Keith Cromer gives her $80,000, man.
This is what these awards are. And she was getting awards for things that she wasn't even doing and helping people to bust. That's why some agents was flipping in the case. They was coming out speaking against her like, yo, she was getting awards and rewards for stuff that she wasn't even doing, bro. That's how you know, because that's why people stepped in to investigate the sexual relationship between Keith and her and the monies and the payments and how that was going, because they had like some old Ponzi thing going on between that. Nasty.
All right, so look. So Jack Harvey's now retired, right? But Tammy Cowins she ain't feeling these agents. This Keith Cromer.
Shout out East New York. You already know Brooklyn Warriors in the building, man. Shout out Rizzo Rock.
Even though her and Keith Cromer are having a sexual relationship, at some point it gets strained, right? And she's not feeling my man. Something ain't right, right? So she calls Jack Harvey. Jack Harvey's
not dirty work. It's nasty work. And not just nasty work. It's nasty. We're going to put them both together. Schnasty work. Schnasty. S-H, nasty. Schnasty work. Schnasty. Schnasty work, y'all. Schnasty. Somebody drop a schnasty in the track. Schnasty.
And she tells him, like, at first she's reluctant to say what she really is on her heart. But she calls him and he's like, yo, what's up? How's everything? Everything going good? You doing good with the group? I had several conversations with him and he would ask me, how am I doing? And I said, fine. And how's the group doing? And I said, they're not you. I remember saying that. And he said, well, what's going on? I said, oh, nothing. Everything is okay. And, you know, I was a little reluctant to say anything. Subsequently, though, you sat down with him and talked to him, or you were on a trip. She said, yes.
Peace to the gods.
I told him I thought there was some wrongdoing within the government, and I didn't trust anybody. And I didn't know who to call and tell, and that I was sleeping with Keith Cromer at one point, and how the relationship started. And presented him with the facts within things. He asked me a lot of questions. This is Jack Harvey asking her questions. And I answered his questions. And I told him that I didn't know what to do and that I just think there's a lot of illegal stuff going on. This is Tammy Cowins talking about Keith Cromer and these DEA agents.
I heard Rizzo Rock. You see? Schnasty, bro. This is schnasty.
All right. The government has, all right. Did you indicate to him that you had received some payments that you didn't know why you received, right? Now, Keith Cromer has her signed up as an informant, but she ain't really doing nothing other than phone calls, right? Supposedly. And she just told us that every time they tell her to go do this or do that, when she shows up, it ends up being nothing.
Chrome.
She tells the government, yes, I did. I told him I received an $80,000 check.
Chrome Dome.
And I don't know why I received it other than...
Who the hell was the metal person in X-Men? Chrome Dome. Looking like Silver Surfer. She hit the nigga with the Silver Surfer shit. Chrome Dome.
Keith Cromer told her, it's for everything you're doing, is what I was told.
Allegedly. Allegedly, Chrome Dome.
And Jack says, they didn't give you an explanation? Not really. So the government says, okay, so you received an $80,000 check sometime. Do you remember when it was?
$80,000, bro. That's a lot of money, bro.
She says, no, I don't remember, but I did receive it.
So why you received it? What did you do to deserve it? We know.
Then they talk about how they're gonna pay her rent. You know, and she's on the stand saying, I didn't know what it was for. I didn't know what the $80,000 check was for because I told Mr. Harvey I still had it. I still had a bank account and they could come and get it. They can come get the money to return it back to them because I didn't know what it was for. And that's one thing he promptly called because I just thought it was too much.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy, bro.
So
that's crazy.
This, you know, so Jack Harvey, once he hears this, he reaches out to Keith Cromer's boss.
I think David
and Keith Cromer's boss's boss. And Jack Harvey, Tammy Cowins, Keith Cromer's boss, and the boss's boss all meet up at Atlanta Bread Company to talk about what's going on. And she tells them. She tells them that she's not really doing much, and
of course she ain't doing much. Y'all hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all notified. Even after this one, I'm gonna do another one here on the Go Network. Y'all can also suggest for content for me to do. I do content that y'all want me to do, hence these videos. So you can suggest things to move. Follow me on social media, Instagram, same channel name. You can suggest me stuff if I don't see it in my comments. Shoot me a message and let me know what you want to see.
She got an $80,000 check and she don't know what it's for, right?
You don't know what it's for.
And then there's this other Keith Cromer then tells her,
your kid came home with $5. You said, what the hell you on? You about to turn the house upside down. They came home with a little extra $7. Where you got the $7 from? Huh? Them sneakers. She got $80,000 and she don't know where the hell she got it from. Okay, Tammy. Okay. We on to you, Tammy. We on to you.
After they give her, this $80,000,
she don't know.
They make her move, right? And
let me just 420 because this shit be like. Y'all drop a like for me, man. Somebody drop a like. More people gonna join us.
Was there any agreement between you or anyone else in the DA about your rent? Yes. So they said for 12 months we'll pay. When he said for me to move from my home, and for 12 months we'll take care of your rent. The government asked, did he tell you why he thought you needed to move? Because Cuff knew where I lived. I said Cuff knew my address from us corresponding years ago in regards to the movie situation. And Keith Cromer said, yeah, because that broke motherfucker has put 3 bodies in a trunk. He just killed 3 people and put bodies in the trunk or something to that effect. You know, and then they go into why she got the $55,000 about the Terry White case. And she gave the story that this is crazy. This is crazy. Check this out.
Cap ain't the word for her. And this type of stuff ain't cap. This is beyond a cap. If this was cap, this would be like, what's the biggest hat you ever see? Maybe that shit that the guy Gills Arenas wear, it'd be that cap. You ever seen him? Rashad McCants wear that big hat? It'd be one of them Johns. The Russian shit with the fur. Bruh, it's real cap. Big cap. Big cap.
So the government asked her, this is during the same questioning, and during this time period, sometime during this period, you received some money, did you not, for the Terry Crews case? That's what it says, Terry White. Crews, but she really meant Terry White. So she says, Terry White, and the government says, okay, yeah, White. I'm White, I'm sorry. She says it was $50-something thousand for that case.
There you go, Sombrero.
And that was for your assistance to Jack Harvey in the Terry White case. Well, that, and I also contributed, and it also contributed to my jewelry that was left in Terry White's house during the time that they seized it and I didn't obtain it, which was a chopper bracelet, a Robert coin piece, and those pieces of jewelry my husband bought me before he passed away and was probably worth $30,000 to $40,000. There's a whole, I'm gonna do another video.
I bet you are.
That I've read. In the pages that I've read.
And the shit I've read alone. And it's 200.
Terry White and Tammy Cowins go visit Meech in prison. Terry White either drove Tammy Cowins to visit Meech in prison, or Terry White rode shotgun in the passenger seat with Tammy White. Excuse me.
With Terry White.
Or either Terry White rode shotgun in the passenger seat with Tammy Cowins to go visit
Meech in prison.
Meech in prison.
Nasty, nasty work. Nasty. S-H nasty, y'all.
Let me say
Nasty in
this,
the chat. Nasty.
Because a lot of y'all be coming in the comment section, you know,
It's nasty, bro.
I'm a fan of nobody, right? What I've been doing is trying to provide and give as an unbiased, objective.
We got you, brother.
Actually, as I shared in prior videos, told me about this case when we was in prison.
Sonia, it's nasty work, Sonia. This is nasty work, bro. And it's not about Meech snitching per se, you know, because Meech never snitched, yo. So the way the people running, yo, Meech snitch, Meech snitch, Meech snitch. The way we think a nigga snitch, nigga told, nigga. First 48, nigga. That's when we say snitch. We not with the other, what the shit mean. We think snitch, nigga, telling, saying something, nigga. Ever since we was kids, nigga, you told mommy, nigga, you told on her. You feel me? That's how we looking at the snitching. But what they did was set niggas up to get lined up with big charges, and it's supposed to get Meech a time cut. This is what it is. So the whole thing that people are trying to prove, or even Cuffy's coming out and speaking about, is that, look, Meech had knowledge of the setup and of the plan. So if Meech is not a snitch per se, he's never snitched, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I could probably go on paper and say that. I'm telling you, Meech ain't snitch. He didn't snitch like that. You know what I'm saying? It's this, he's in this situation that is some type of snitch thing going on, setting up business. And if he's involved with that, then you might as well just be like that then. You feel me? It's one of them numbers. You set niggas up to get niggas booked so that you could come home and all that other shit. Nigga, you're worse than a snitch then, nigga. You just like a trader, the whole like plus shit. On top of being all of that, it's just mad, more crazy. Because Cuffy's a person that's speaking. This is Cuffy's words. This is what I'm saying from Cuffy. He like, yo, look, man, at the end of the day when I met Meech, bro, I'm the first person to put $1 million in Meech's hand, bro. I got the videos that I did on my channel. Cuffy Speaks. Go watch it. But I'll bring it up. Look, Cuffy speaks for himself. So you want me to play it right now so you can hear it? Look, let me just play it so you can hear the shit for yourself. I ain't got to explain it like I'm the fucking knowledgeist and I got all the knowledge, right? Niggas be trying to do that too much. Like they know every goddamn thing, heard it yesterday. Some shit I done heard yesterday. I'm just smart. I can say it again. But hold on. Let me just go to it so you can hear it from Cuffy himself on this video. So I ain't got to stretch it out. Say, yo, come to the next video. Let me see it. No, bro. Playing with the people on some stupid shit, man. People don't like that shit. I don't like that shit when people do that to me. Let me know. If it's truth, nigga, let me know now, nigga. Fuck, you got me coming back to 15 videos to find it out. The fuck? Yeah, I got some shit to get into. After this video, I'm going to be going into another breakdown of some Meech. But I got to separate them and compartmentalize them. I have to break them up because there's a lot going on. Like the paperwork in its own thing. You can go see the paperwork shit, the read that I did. And I'm trying to break them up. But look, let me just play the Cuffy so you can see what Cuffy said. Boom, right? Look. This is the first one. Boom. This is the one. Look. We're going to go to what he said of that. Boom.
Right.
Look.
Is it true?
But yeah, let's play him.
And on right now, he's trying to stymie me and shut him up.
Okay.
All right.
You know,
Cuffy.
and most of that, what I'm hearing is coming from Stars. He's contractually locked in with Stars.
He asked him the question that, yo, I see that Meech is trying to like sue or do something with me, with 50. That's why 50's kind of taking down all the page, like the things on his page and stuff like that. So he's asking like he's trying to stymie him. So this is Cuffy responding to that, and then we just gonna listen to Cuffy. I ain't gonna say nothing, y'all. Y'all just get the likes up. I'm gonna shut up.
Okay. 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 So listen, brother. I think the best thing to do is really, because I interviewed Blue Da Vinci earlier today, and I asked him about your contributions
I
to
got that on the
BMF
channel too.
overall. And he said that it is because there are rumors that Big Meech or Southwest T's first big payday in the game came from you or came from somebody who you were associated with. So I don't know how much of it you can
Cuffy
talk about. I
speaks.
guess the case is
Cuffy.
is in now. So I want you to answer as much as my questions as you possibly can. Anything you don't feel comfortable with, you can sidestep that motherfucker like you know you can. But I want to know, how did you meet Big Meech, and under what circumstances did you meet Big Meech and T?
I met Big Meech in the early 90s. He come to town with a friend of mine, an older gentleman, KT. We're about the same age, so we just hit it off, man. We hit it off. We started getting money together. We moved our families down to Atlanta in the early 90s. So this is nothing new.
If you watch the series, they don't really make it about St. Louis. It's really more about Atlanta and the big house that he buys. Like he said, we bought a big house. We bought a house out there too. But then even in the show, they don't really make it seem about St. Louis. But like Cuffy's speaking, St. Louis was the real thing of how Meech got the money. Because when he got there, nigga, he said he put $1 million in Meech hand. You feel me? So St. Louis was very instrumental in the money that Meech got. This is what Cuffy's saying.
A nigga ain't have nothing. You know what I mean? So, really the niggas in the D was Lil Boy and the nigga.
Right.
So, when I got the nigga to the loop, I'm telling the nigga, come on down here, nigga. I'm gonna put you on 10. And that's exactly what I did.
I'm gonna get you right.
Right.
I'm gonna put you on 10.
Is it true that you actually showed him the value or how to properly move or maneuver in the game, and that you put his...
Somebody drop a like for us. A couple people gonna join us. We could get a couple hundred. Drop a couple likes for me. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Know that.
First $1 million cash in his hand. Is that true?
That's very true. Like I said, the nigga didn't have nothing. So like I said, I put his game on 10. I'm the first nigga to put $1 million in a nigga hand, and the nigga cried. And the nigga exact words were to me was, the niggas been holding them back in the D.
Nigga cried.
That's
cried too.
Just a little known fact, because most people who are not from that era, they think that Big Meech left Detroit a millionaire already. They're under the impression that when he left,
We see that in the show.
he left because he had grew too big to be here. They don't understand that that's not what was happening. They don't understand that some of the bigger motherfuckers in Detroit were holding their nuts on Big Meech. So he migrated to the South because that was the best thing for him to do.
No, Rick, the truth is, he was never that type of nigga in the D. His money didn't come out of the D. His bread came out of the Lou, homie. And the real reason why the nigga ran down south is so that when...
We got to listen to everybody view. I'm not going to stop it no more. But the Mac Mizzle show says Cuffy only said that because he a hater. Think about it. I got to think about every angle. We're going to get into how you think. Hold on, bro. Hold on. It's a lot going on, homie. Tammy. The Goat Cowins going on. It's mad shit going on. Throats. Hold on.
He did get on. He didn't have to show that real love to them niggas, them PA niggas who held him down forever.
Right. And that's another little known fact, because when they talk about Big Meech and T and BMF overall in Detroit, they always stay on Southwest. They never talk about the contribution that the Puritan Ave or the PA or the Yaya boys made in terms of initially holding him down, protecting him, and really kind of like helping him do what he do while he was in Detroit.
Listen, homie, the PA niggas was his muscle. This nigga, these niggas from E-Course, homie. Let's be real about this. So the PA niggas was his muscle. So when a nigga really got on, the nigga ran.
Cuffy don't sound like a hater to me, though, bro. That nigga just sound like a nigga that's in there doing 20-something years, and he just speaking inside the story. I don't know, bro. If you telling your story, it's going to make you seem like a hater. We may have to listen to you so we could determine if you're a hater. But if we think like that, then we just going to... You're done. And that's what we always do to each other, especially as this color people. We always do that to each other. We got to listen, at least hear something, figure it out.
off on them niggas for real. You feel me?
Right.
They ran down south on them niggas. That's the truth.
Right. I got you. So listen, I have a series of questions, brother, and I want to do a timeline thing because right now the whole world
Listen to what he
is kind of
says.
like focusing in on what Meech knew, what he didn't know, at what time did he know something, and
we gonna cut all this short on.
Okay.
They've been playing all them games for the longest. Niggas hiding and ducking. The agent testified that Demetrius Flenory was aware of the deal, and that Demetrius had one request, and that his name does not appear in any documents. This was Special Agent Keith Cromer's testimony.
Cromer.
CS1 testified, Tammy Cowins, that Demetrius Flenory was aware. She signed up to be a government informant to give Demetrius Flenory a time cut. She had the courtroom clear it out. If you go on Pacer, pull my docket sheet, you'll see what CS1 requested that the courtroom be closed.
That happened.
got you.
Let's go back.
Demetrius Flenory was aware. Does not appear in any documents.
Wait, let's go
The
back.
time did he know something? And
I got the paperwork.
We gonna cut all this short on.
Okay.
They've been playing all them games for the longest. Niggas hiding and ducking. The agent testified that Demetrius Flenory was aware of the deal, and that Demetrius had one request, and that his name does not appear in any documents.
Agent Keith Cromer testified under oath that Meech knew about the plan to set up. I just read the paperwork and said that. A couple of videos. Last night I read it. It said that. The agent went up and testified because they was under scrutiny because of the sexual relationships that him and Tammy was going through. She was Goat Cowins allegedly heard about it. Heard the shit was good. But whatever. You know what I mean? Gotta salute some shit. That's good. You know what I mean? But yeah. And she caught Keith Cromer up in the shit. You feel me? Him and Keith, whether he or she, whatever, whether it's both of them. Keith Cromer went and testified and said, Joe, Meech knew, and the only thing is that Meech just wanted his name not to be showing up in anything, right? So now he kind of conflates these two stories together because what Cuffy's about to do. Because on the first time she signed up on her first affidavit, she said, because they asked her, how the hell do you get to knowing Suarez, Mexican from Cali, nigga, and Cuffy from St. Louis? How did you get to knowing them? Even though we understand that Cuffy came to Atlanta as well at some point. So we get that, right? We understand that. But she said Meech was the reason because she did that on the bequest of Meech. She did that for Meech or something. Or she connected with them because of Meech or through Meech or something like that. This is on her first type statements when she signed up or whatever statement she signed. But then she comes back later in time and says, nah, there's something wrong with the statements. Nah, I guess, remember, like he said in the video, her and Keith was going through some shit because remember, now they was both under investigation. Not they both, but Keith, because he's an officer and she's an informant. But for their relationship or what they was going through, he started being investigated by OIG and I think OPR, which are two branches are made that do their own probably investigations in these types of cases. You know what I'm saying? So now when Keith is on trial, he say what he say. Then as far as the relationship goes, Keith say, yo, look, man, damn, I do admit that it went far past whatever, but I never clipped. You know what I'm saying? I never clipped. I may have slipped, but I never clipped. So he tried to pull a Bill Clinton on the low. You know what I'm saying? So boom. But she on some, yeah, they was on it. Basically, everybody know they was on it. But the agents on all is saying like, nah, we didn't have no knowledge of their relationship and shit like that. So now she, in the second part now, she doesn't want to sign this next statement that she's saying because what she's saying now is about to go against everything that she said before, which is she was like she was doing like calls and different things. She was setting up some drug deals and some shit like that. She was introduced or whatever through both of them people through Meech or something like that. Now she's trying to go back on the statements and say, nah, actually, I didn't get introduced through Meech and this and this and that. And a lot of that shit was coming through Agent Cromer because Cromer had this kind of obsession with Meech, and basically he's mad at me probably because of my relationship with Meech as well. So she was kind of throwing Cromer under the bus as far as trials or whatever goes and on her second statement. But on her second affidavit, her second statement, whatever, she doesn't sign it, right? She doesn't sign that paper, right? So also, because what you say under court, under law, under perjury, sen is punishable by prison. Feel me? So this is maybe the reason why they're suspecting of why she didn't sign the second statement. Because the first one was true, you know, to her at least. The fuck, I don't know. But the second one she's saying is the real deal, and the first one's fake. And Keith Cromer is the reason for the second one. You see what I'm saying? So now, also, not only does she do that while the trial's going on now. Remember, this is a big ass trial. Got 200-some pages, bro. Right? So as the trial's going on, right? Around this time, she says, like, yo, she fears for her safety and it's mad shit going on. Because at some point, some kind of information from the trial, whether some paperwork, whether some evidence, whether whatever it is, you know what I mean? Because you got to be secure in the trial. That's why it's not supposed to be on TV and shit. Some shit must have leaked. And then when it leaked, it was a breach of safety on her part or whoever's part, maybe Meech's part, whoever part, you feel me? But most definitely on her part, because Meech was in jail at this time. He's doing the 30 years at this time, you feel me? So, is Meech doing the 30? I don't know if Meech's doing the 30. Hold on with Meech doing the 30. Let's hold on with the Meech doing the 30 part. So now, at this time, she says, look. So they like, yeah. So some agents, so you know, some people saying like, maybe she did that because she's trying to take back the statement. You feel me? I'm in fear. You know what I'm saying? But some agents did correspond and did corroborate some kind of situation that she probably was going through, or maybe she did get a threat or something possibly happened. I don't know if it's true or not. So we got to take everything with a grain of salt, right? I just want to put that out there just to know. Boom. So not only is that, now she in court and she say, nah, you know what? I fear for my safety and this and that. Y'all get the likes up. Look, clear the courtroom. She has the courtroom cleared. So let's say cameras is in the courtroom. Let's say this is in the courtroom, that is in the courtroom. So probably stenographers, the people that write and all that. You know what I mean? They probably cleared. They probably left the stenographer. I don't know who was left in there when they cleared courtrooms. But whoever they left, they left. But everybody else had to breeze. You feel me? So now when it gets to some part in the same testimony I read last night, in the case I read last night, when you get down to the certain part, because I'm going to leave, after this done, I'm going to put it in the description so y'all can read too. Y'all can watch it if y'all want to watch it, but I'm going to show it if you want to read it. Bro, when you get down to a certain part, it's like, nah, because this part is under seal. Like, what the fuck? Everything else we reading. But this part, when it comes to something that she's saying, is under seal. And maybe this is the element of where this courtroom clearing, maybe if somebody legal and knows some court shit, tell me too. But we got to just put 1 and 3 and make 8 sometimes. Fuck 3 and 4. You know what I'm saying?
This was Special Agent Keith Cromer's testimony.
So look.
CS1 testified, Tammy Cowins, that Demetrius Flenory was aware. She signed up to be a government informant to give Demetrius Flenory a time cut. She had the courtroom clear it out. If you go on Pacer, pull my docket sheet, you'll see what CS1 requested that the courtroom be closed.
Got you. Let me ask you a question, Cuffy. At any time during the initial stages of your indictment involving this whole Tammy Cowins thing, did you talk to Big Meech or did you send a message to Big Meech in any way to tell him or to alert him of what was going on?
Shout out Irvin Mack.
We sent Big Meech certified mail.
Salute for the light.
Big Meech set me up and Tammy set me up with this thing in 2013.
Or to alert him of what was going on?
We sent Big Meech certified mail. Big Meech set me up and Tammy set me up with this thing in 2013.
Meech set me up and Tammy set me up with this thing in 2013. This is what Cuffy's saying. Whether we believe anything, he's in a situation with these people. He actually knew these people. This is what he's saying. We're outside. We just have to listen. Feel me?
That's the last time I've heard from this nigga. We sent them correspondence through the attorneys, asking him, is he aware that his name is in court sworn documents and sending me a truckload of cocaine? He never responded. We know he got the mail because we sent everything certified. I have not heard from this nigga of 32 years since they set me up in 2013.
32 years.
So what in the fuck is all these? So right now, some of the most well-known members of BMF, like J-Bo, for example, J-Bo. And tell us what happened in Frank's hearing that really alerted you that Big Meech had a hand in this. What happened?
Well, CS1, Tammy Cowins testified.
We're going to go break down the Frank's hearing and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because I went through the Frank's hearing and all that. We're going to break down all that. The whole paperwork of the trial, though, is like, It's like 200 and something pages and all kind of 300 pages, bro. It's mad work. It took me a minute to read the little 32, bro. Little 32.
So she became a government informant.
It's a lot, bro.
To give Demetrius a time cut. And we said, whoa, you serious? So then she further testified that he was aware of the deal. Special Agent Keith Cromer testified that Flenory was aware of the deal. Flenory just wanted to make sure that his name wasn't in any court documents.
It's Cuffy.
So that's some typical rat shit. I'm a rat and tell you everything you need to know. Just don't put me on blast.
Listen, man, this shit's simple.
If that's true, that would be some rat shit, right? If that's true. So Meech didn't tell per se. Meech has never told. Probably never snitched on nobody. I don't know. I ain't Meech. I wasn't with him in no case, but I'm just saying. We don't have no evidence really of Meech just really personally telling on someone. But setting someone up in this shit, this is what this whole thing is about. Did he have knowledge of this setup? Were you a part of this setup? Did you set them niggas up? The Mexican guy never got booked for nothing, you know. The Mexican guy's probably in Mexico right now drinking La Maridas, chilling, probably like 60-something years old. Only Cuffy's bagged. Only Cuffy. 27 years. But Cuffy case also got caught up with a couple of skloom, supposedly. So he also got some time for the skloom. So all of it got, feel me? And I think he got 27 and a half or something like that. Feel me? I think so. Maybe more than that, though. Maybe that's how much he done. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
Man, this shit ain't that complicated, man. This nigga called me in 2013. A nigga called me. Yo, bro, what up? Yo, check this out. I got some good people, man. Yo, I got to get off this joint. Holla at Tammy. Let's get it.
Right. And so that's how it started. So
That's how.
Sonya, he in Mexico. If you took a trip to Mexico, Cancun, you probably walked right past the nigga Suarez. Didn't even know it was him. That nigga chilling on the beach somewhere probably. If he's still alive. That nigga chilling somewhere probably, nigga, with a bag.
when you were, I talked to Blue earlier, and Blue said that when you came back in the day, when you came down, he gave you access to the Bentley, I believe it was. He said that when you were moving around, that you were moving around in part with Tammy in the attempt to kind of like sell the story. What was your relationship with Tammy as it relates to the BMF story and the life rights of Meech? What y'all was trying to do with that?
He introduced me to Tammy around 2009. My job was to procure a movie script. And so that's what we were working on. I told her that she needed to get his life rights, and that I would get us a deal, which me and Louis Burrell did. Louis Burrell is an Oakland nigga who was MC Hammer's big brother.
Got you.
My nigga, we go way back.
He's a G. I heard a lot about him.
Around with him on the music tip. Years and years.
Just like Hammer. All them Hammer pants. Hammer was a G. Niggas did not play with Hammer, bro. Hammer would run down on you. Real G. His brother, they was outside, son, him and his brother.
To go, good nigga, got Hollywood in a headlock. And so me and Tammy have been taking meetings in LA for years, starting back in 2009. So we had nothing to do with any drugs, anything. It was perfectly legal. As a matter of fact, all of this documented in the case, in the paperwork.
Got you.
So let's get back to Blue and the Blue Bentley Coupe.
Okay.
So when I come to town, I run into the home, Little Blue. I grab the car, and so I'm moving around. But before that, the nigga Meech sent another Mexican at me that was a government informant, confidential source. I didn't know that the nigga was bad, but when I meet him, he rubbed me the wrong way. You feel me?
Right.
And so I bagged up both of them. But come 2018, when we get the discovery, I find out that he was an agent, and that a confidential source had introduced us to. Who introduced me to him? Nothing other than Big Meech.
So even that now is crazy now. Because maybe that's a part that I fucking miss, really. Because he's saying that even this one dude that he met one time that Meech introduced him to rubbed him the wrong way, though. That's how come the only reason why he ain't poly with dude, because you know once you vibing with people on them levels, when a person vouch for somebody, they vouch for somebody. That's it. You don't really deal with outside people, right? It's a thing of ours, bro. If you vouch, then it's cool. We rocking. But he ended up not rocking with the dude. But when the whole case coming out and everything come out in the discovery of your case now, he sees that that same guy that he met that time, and luckily he didn't deal with, was an actual agent, not even an informant. The nigga was an actual agent. And who the hell set me up with this guy? Him. So regardless of anything else, separate from what I was talking about, this is something else he's talking about. He said, regardless of that. So who the hell set me up with this then? That's another thing. So we're going to go back and just comb that knowledge. We got to comb that, right?
And that a confidential source had,
Right.
I didn't know that the nigga was bad. Come to town, I run into the home, Little Blue. I grab the car, and so I'm moving around. But before that, the nigga Meech sent another Mexican at me that was a government informant, confidential source. I didn't know that the nigga was bad, but when I meet him, he rubbed me the wrong way. You feel me?
Right.
And so I bagged up both of them. But come
Back to both of
2018,
them.
when we get the discovery, I find out that he was an agent, and that a confidential source had introduced us to. Who introduced me to him? Nobody, nothing other than Big Meech. Nothing came out of that because he rubbed me the wrong way. He got to talking about who caused this, man. Is it paid for? So it just rubbed me the wrong way.
Right.
I didn't think he was the police or anything. I didn't think he was the police, but he was just weird. You feel me?
He wasn't an agent.
That's some weird.
Fast forward to
He wasn't an agent. He said he was an agent because you work with the force, you agent. But like this guy was an informant, so he wasn't an agent. He was an informant.
2018.
Got you.
Fast forward to 2018. That's in the DEA 6 reports. That a confidential source introduced me to that confidential source. Who was the confidential source?
It can only be one person. The person who introduced you to him, and you know who introduced you to him.
Yeah.
A confidential source introduced him to this person, it says. Who is the confidential source who could have introduced this person to me? When I met the person he's saying for me. He knows because he's in a situation. You know, they put confidential source because in the paperwork you see confidential source and shit like that. But you're in the case, so you know who the hell the confidential source is. Just like they say CS1 all the time, you know that's Tammy. CS2, somebody else, you know who the people are. You're in the case, you know your paperwork. You got legal team, you got all that, bro. It's not just you. They figure it all out for you. You know what I'm saying? Some things you can't know because it's corresponding. Like, because remember, they don't have to seal that who their confidential sources are. That's their confidential source. But you could put 1 and 2 together when you have the whole case and you have your whole transcript of your case. You say, is this person, that person, probably boom, 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 and start putting together. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you a question, Cuffy. Why do you think, and this is an obvious question, and it may be a slow question for me to ask you, but I have to ask you nevertheless. It's part of my due diligence process, right? Why do you think that it is so hard for people who understand that these type of things happen every day inside the game? Why do you think they're having such a hard time grasping or understanding or accepting the fact that Big Meech didn't want to do that motherfucking 30 years?
Listen, man, you have to understand this generation. You have to understand this generation. Most of these niggas, they got a mentality. He didn't tell on me. You feel me? You got niggas running around in every city now. This generation, they're running around with rats because they got a bag. You know, you feel me? I've lost 30-year partners. Some Detroit niggas, I ain't gonna say their name, you understand, who told me, yo, man, the homie was, Cuff, man, the homie was trying to get the Mexican. He wasn't aiming at you. I'm like, nigga, what? You telling me that the homie was trying to tell on the Mexican, and that's cool?
He said he got some, you got to show love to some Detroit niggas. Some Detroit niggas was telling him like, damn, man, the homie was trying to get at the Mexican nigga, Suarez, really. Line up that nigga. He wasn't really trying to get at you. Why would Detroit niggas be telling him, Cuffy, that? I'm not in Detroit, so I don't know. But this is what he's saying. Feel me? He's saying Detroit niggas is telling him that. And he ain't dealing with no little fishes. He ain't no little nigga. It's fucking Cuffy. You feel me? Like Meech is Meech. He's fucking Cuffy. You feel me? See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, why is that? He's not dealing with no average Joes.
So you're dealing with a different generation, homie.
Yeah, I get you. So let's stay on this Mexican angle for a second, because one of the hot topics right now, and this is something that you may be able to chime in on or elaborate on. One of the hot topics that's going on now in the whole YouTube space and YouTube streets is that specifically the Southern California Mexicans, for example, who are connected to the cartels across that border, that they don't have no problem operating as the long hand for the DEA and FBI and other government agencies, and they don't have the same hangups when it comes to telling on black people. So in short, they saying these Mexicans in South LA, they hate niggas and they set niggas up, and it's not against their own constitution to tell on niggas and give niggas up as long as they giving their own up. Do you know anything about that? Have you heard anything about that?
Wow. That's an out the box question, right? Where the fuck he came from with that shit?
I've heard rumors of that, but not in the essays that I've ever dealt with.
Okay.
I've heard rumors that it's in their bylaws. As long as you don't tell on the essay, it's not telling. But I don't know anything about that, and I've never dealt with no essays like that.
Got you. I got you. So what do you want to say to the people who are still the staunchest defenders of Meech, even in the face of all... No. Back up for a second, bro. Let me just clear my head for a second. Why do you think Big Meech has not raised his voice to speak up for himself and to clear his own name? Why do you think he's using all these proxy niggas to come up and stand up and try to argue for him instead of standing up himself and answering this shit for himself?
Hey, dog. Check this out, homie. This shit is indefensible. You feel me? This shit is indefensible, homie.
He said this shit is indefensible. He said Meech cannot defend this at all. It's indefensible. This is why he cannot speak. This is what Cuffy's saying. Feel me? The nigga can't speak because this shit is indefensible. No dick. That's what Cuffy's saying. Not me, not nobody.
This shit for itself.
Hey, dog. Check this out, homie. This shit is indefensible. You feel me? This shit is indefensible, homie. So this is what I told my crew and all the fellas that I rock with. I told them that the nigga was going to have to hide Tammy Cowins. And at any point that he fell out with her, because she's attention hungry, at any point that we fell out with her, that she would spill on him. You feel me? Right. And this is what we have coming to fruition right now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So this shit is indefensible, homie.
All right. I
If you feel the same way I feel, this nigga's an ungrateful nigga. You feel me?
Right.
So this shit is indefensible, homie.
Right. So how do you feel about people like Lil Meech and the Sosa guy, like trying to attack your family name and directly trying to go at your people, at your blood? How do you feel about that?
Saying nothing does say a lot, bro. It does. That's why in cases of certain things, like even in an argument, sometimes you can't argue in an argument. You got to chill. But in a debate, right? If you don't argue a point back, that means you lose the debate. You lose the topic or the point in that topic in the debate. If a person makes a point and you don't argue it back, just like in court, the judge, the people make the prosecutor say some shit. You have to make an argument back. Your people say, nah, bro, you ain't do that. If you don't, then that means that's it. That what they're saying is true. That's just how it goes. Even though some people don't approach and speak on everything. Feel me? Everybody got their own approach of how they speak on situations. I think Meech shouldn't say nothing, because speaking about these things, you know what I mean? You just give the things even more legs. You know what I'm saying? When you talk. I think him dealing with the Rick Ross shit is what got him in this shit in the first place. Not in the first place, but in the third place, probably. You know what I'm saying? The first place. This Cuffy and all this other shit is the first place. But then the second place was while he was bagging all this shit. Remember, Meech blew up Blue Da Vinci, said, nah, nigga, you was ratting. Fuck out of here. Because he was supposed to have, I think, took a safety valve. I think Blue did. And you see him kick Jeezy to the curb. Kicked him out the whip. So we seen that happen. That's part 2 in the mixture of all of that, right? Boom. And now we get to this part where Meech is home. People are not even talking about Meech ratting like that. Even some of the people that was out for mad long, even Whack 100, they took a fucking silence on some of that shit. They was chilling. Everybody was like this. Even Whack was chilling, even though he's still going to do what he's doing. But I'm just saying, everybody was like, he a rat. Like how they talking right now. No. The 50 shit is what started all this shit right back up. It reignited all of this shit. So I think that on Meech's part, it was a wrong play to deal with Rick Ross. He could do one interview and get millions of dollars, bro. Okay? Somebody put a platform in my chat that Meech could have just did an interview and got millions of dollars on it. Who? Somebody name one platform that he could have done it. Please, someone. Come on. He didn't have to deal with no Rick Ross. Please, someone. You know how Rick Ross feel. I mean 50 feel about Rick Ross. But I feel Rick Ross was giving Meech some bread while he was in prison and all that too. And then when he came, he's like, yo, sum it up. And gave him some bread too. And he's like, you know, come on, son. I've been popping out for you. Regardless of what we going through, I've been getting you some bread. Think about it. Just use your own logic. We're all human, bro. We don't have to be in situations to know this. Why would Meech just go jump out the window? For what? No, because Rick was probably giving him money the whole time too, showing him love. Right? Because 50 was trying to use him against him. He got his son. Imagine when Meech come home. He gonna come home. He got his son over there. He got Meech. He got the whole energy. Got the shows. If you're a smart thinker, strategy, Rick Ross, you're gonna think like that. Come on, bro. Be smart. You're gonna be the Meech. Yo, listen. You know what he doing? I ain't got nothing to do. Listen, bro. Whole list. Make sure your people good. You got some people who want me to take care of him. Yo, send some of that to my show. And he probably handling plays for him. So by the time now when he's out, we just see, oh, he with Rick Ross, he foul. No, he probably was holding him down on some real shit. He was like, yo, bro, and I got a bag for you. Just pop out for me. Feel me? So you're like, yo, bro, man, fuck that, man. Look, you done gave me some bread, too. You been holding it down. Regardless of all that shit, I really ain't got nothing to do with y'all shit, really. And you got to give me a bag, too. Fuck it. Let me just go clean that bag up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Meech probably felt like that, probably. This is me speculating. Because why would Meech do this? Your son got business dealing with 50 the whole time, bro. Come on. You just came and stepped on your son. Now, all of this went out. People been saying Meech was a rat, whatever. So that he's not the loser in this situation. His son is. That's tarnished his son's image. People talking about he's going against his own father. That's foul. Game is foul for that. Anybody that said that is foul for that because he'll never go against his father. But it seems that way because what the hell are you talking to 50 for? But he loves his father. Anybody that with eyes and know that son, that kid reveres his father, bro, no matter what, bro. Come on, bro. We don't want to put fake narratives in the world, bro. Stop. It's crazy. The kid is 24 years old, bro. He's not a man, bro. He's 24. Even though back in the ancient time, our granddad, he was a man at 16. I know, bro. But that ain't that time. The brain, they say, don't even develop scientifically. Don't even develop till 25. And he's 24. So young people can't make mistakes, right? Because we can and we got to get forgiven. So young people can make mistakes, my nigga. His mistake is that he hit 50 at all. Should have never called him nothing. If he called him, he should have called him with a voice changer. Listen, nigga, what happened, yo? I ain't never do that. Why you took me off Instagram, son? That shit foul. That's all you should have heard, bro. It's some old fucking voice changer shit, bro. Real shit. My fucking Roomba. Tired of this shit. What? Tired of that shit. Oh, Jesus. You feel me, though? But at the end of the day, I think that play is what salted up a lot of shit right here in this situation, bro. Real shit, bro. And what I took out the son's message was not the whole message. The part I took out that text that he sent to 50 is when he said, yo, look, he just gave my pop some bread so that he can afford is the word I took. But this little part is what I took. But afford is the word I took out the whole shit. Throw everything away. Afford. Why would afford and Meech be in the same sentence? Why would afford and rich nigga be in the same sentence? Why would afford, nigga, you out here living by your past your means. The hell? And you ain't even on some afford shit. You spending money that you know you ain't got. Like, fuck it, man. I hope I get this shit back. And you ain't even going on about some afford business. So why would somebody up there that's supposed to be getting some money is talking about afford? Right? So in some say, you may say Meech is wrong, but in some say, I could say maybe, because I like to look at the devil advocate both sides, right? In some says you could say probably 50 dropped the ball, because why is Meech not secure and got some bread so that he ain't got to deal with no Rick Ross? Because if you got Meech and you got Meech's son and you got that film thing that you're doing, bro, you got bags forever. What are you talking about? You got a whole situation here, bro. You can't make nothing come between that. You got to secure your bag. You got to secure your situation. That was a whole situation. You had spin-offs forever with Meech and his son. You got the real person now. Remember, you had the fake nigga, you had the son playing him. Now we reverse it now. Now we go into another shit where Meech is Meech and his son is his son. We're gonna watch it. We're going to watch it, bro. Hopefully Meech could act. If he could, goddamn, it's gonna be a big one, bro. If he could act and they get the nigga the coaches, oh, bruh. Imagine the nigga turn out and really do something. He's not acting, he's reenacting, you know. He's acting his own life. It's nothing to bring that across on screen. Straight, that's your life, bro. Straight. If a person said, if you was a crackhead and a person said, yo, go be a crackhead on screen right now, bro, it's easy, bro. It's easy for you to do what you know how to do best. It's all you know how to do his whole life. Not like he had a job. See what I'm saying? So I think he could do it. Anybody, we see people that don't know how to act, do it, right? So he could do it. So I think 50 probably dropped the ball on some of that. I think Meech is wrong for how he, I don't know, I can't say he's wrong because he's his own man, bro. But I just think it was a bad play for him to deal with Rick Ross. Because it kind of salted up everything and it got everybody making these videos now. So is it all a play? Nah, I don't think this is all a play, bro. Nah, bro. This shit is about Meech snitching or not. And people want to know. And Cuffy is talking about he sent another Mexican nigga at him, you know, type of shit. And that guy was an informant as well, besides other things that we're talking about in the case. Because if you haven't seen or heard the case, I read it last night on my channel. Go check it. But after this is all said and done, I'm going to put the link to the paperwork that I read in this script and under this description. And I'm going to put it in the other video that you could go watch, the read of the court case. It's daytime. You can say that shit for night if you want to. But if you want to listen to the court case right now, you can. But as soon as I come back from walking my dog, I'm going to do another video. You know what I mean? I'm going to do another video on another part of this situation. You know what I mean? Because there's a few more elements to the situation, but we got to compartmentalize them and kind of break them up because they all begin to get conflated. Then we got that. Then we got Tammy throat go, dragon neck, supposedly, Cowins, allegedly. No disrespect to women and ladies, but if you got the goat, you got the goat. What you want me to tell you? Don't have the goat throat. And we won't be talking about that. Like, we want to know. The fuck? Shit. So don't be mad at nobody. Salute to all my people, though. I love y'all all. Make sure everybody's tapped in. Make sure y'all all subscribe to the Go Network. Subscribe right here to the channel, man. Feel me? Subscribe to the Go Network. Subscribe right here. Turn the notification bells on so you're notified when we dropping, right? I got 2 channels that's linked to my channel. I need y'all all to subscribe. That if you support the thing, then just subscribe. Subscribe to both of them. On Go News and On Go Comedy, I'll be doing different content on both of those channels. And On Go Comedy, I'll be able to drop panels and links, and we'll be talking and doing things like that because we need to get the discussions. Now we need to get to the podcast parts of these things. You can listen to me talk, but I'm not, I mean, a mountain in myself, man. You know what I mean? I like listening to people. I learn from people. People in the chats correct me. Yo, bro, you talking too much. I'm like, damn, nigga, all right. I don't be cursing people because they saying certain shit. If you saying some wild shit to me, I might wow you up. But I still don't block you. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, bro. People can have their own feeling, bro. You know what I mean? And I learn a lot from y'all like y'all learn from me. If you do learn from me, I learn from y'all too. And it's all symbiotic, and I just want y'all to know that. You know what I mean? Trust me. God is great, and he's doing all of this for me, and he's doing all this for us. Feel me? And for real, son, we don't know who to trust on this shit, even on the YouTube streets, bro. But if you're watching me, you can know that I'm a genuine person, bro. Just know that. I'm not joking. Dead serious, man. I ain't got time. I don't cloud chasing none of that shit. I could. Niggas that came with me, beefing with me the other day, had 153 subscribers. I clipped them a couple days. Pop, 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 pop. Then I said, look, bro. And I hit him. I said, yeah, bro, I'm going to take down my videos, man. Inside, man. Just leave me the fuck alone, man. Get out of here. And you know I could clap your dumb ass, and I should be clapping your ass, because years ago, I was waiting for a nigga like that to come fuck with me with 153 subscribers. That mean my shit going to at least 20, right? And I just made my channel 1 month ago. And I stopped the war with him, pulled down my clip, said, yo, bro, chill. And he comes around and say, yo, what's up, Uda? See what I'm saying? Because it's not about us being at war with each other trying to come up off that. That's corny, unless we thinking about doing it, and then we're going to just do a play. Fuck it, let's just do a play. It's the internet. But if we're going to be at each other on some war shit, then let's be at each other in this war shit, because war's not a play to me. It's not a game. My friends died behind this shit. People are dead. Family and all that, friends. War's not a game to me, bro. People are dead. That's right. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. And that's a never-ending cycle right there that we trying to escape. Some of us can't. So this is what we on right now. So if you like-minded, but like me, and you listening to some of these things that I'm saying is triggering responses in you, then we like-minded, man. If you're a part of my tribe, then we tribe, and I'm a part of your tribe, then. And we need more people that's like that and thinking like that. That's going to help us to push wherever we going, even in the future. Even just right now, I'm dealing with in the future. But right now, but even going towards that. You know what I mean? This is where we got to start this. Each one teach one. If y'all listening to me right now, each one teach one. And if we tired of teaching, because sometimes we teach and we be tired, because when you teach people bite the hand that feed, all type of things. I get it. So if you're tired of teaching, I know what you feel. I get it. But I won't stop, because God is great. And he don't stop with me, so I got to keep going. But if you're tired of teaching, then reach one. Each one reach one. May every woman that's listening to me right now reach back for a younger woman and give her some jewels, man. You know some of the shit that you went through. You know the jewels, man. You know the shit, these schemy ass motherfucking niggas and all types of shit. You know the bop. Some people need to be putting people on. That's what we used to have back in the days. We had that type of vibe. Village raised the fucking kid. Nigga, you went down the block, your mother, friend, came, grabbed you by your shit, dragged you to the house, nigga, and they was able to do that. Nigga, put hands and feet on you too, nigga. We came from that world. This world is not like that. Niggas call cops on your ass. Things come back, spray you. It's wild. A kid would do that to you right now, to their own parent, right now. You feel me? So may every man reach back to some of these young guys the same way. Feel me? Tell them, drop some jewels. They be ignorant. They don't want to listen. We know that. We was there too. The fuck? We thought we knew it all. We had to figure it out. Sometimes found ourselves, caught ourselves sounding like our mother and our grandmother. Nigga, get your ass up. I told you about that. You going outside with friends and company, ain't gonna keep you, gonna carry you, ain't gonna bring you back. Now you sounding like them. Like, oh shit, I sound like my moms. I sound like my grandmoms. Oh shit. Oh my. Wow, they were right the whole time. Feel me? So everybody gotta learn, bro. Everybody gotta learn. Everybody got a time to learn too. We had our time. Make a motherfucker get your time. You old, nigga, you past 30, shut up. Move. It's about somebody that's younger than you. Live, do your thing, but I'm just saying, bro. You're older. Don't give a fuck. Nigga think 30 is like you young. Shut up. You 30. Get in the club, nigga, with us. Where you think you at? Over there with them? Stop. That's why you acting like academics. Stop. Stop. You're 30. Move your ass over here. Boom. So now we got to understand it. Okay? And we may not get accredited for helping somebody and showing some love. And I'm not talking about your kids, and I'm not talking about y'all families and stuff, because it's going to trigger people to do stuff. I'm talking about, you're supposed to do good for that. Yeah? I'm talking about someone else. Someone else. And we may not get accredited for that. It's okay. Because what we're doing is for a high cause. All right? Higher cause. In a cause. Right? In effect. And that effect is going to affect our futures. But we got to do that now. That's how we affect the future. By affecting this. Not that. That day gonna come, sir. No, man. You affect now. And it causes a reaction. This is Earth. Space. Asteroids. Reaction. Magma. So I'm saying? This is what this thing's about. Nothing happens if nothing happens. Things have to happen to cause reactions, bro. So we have to start it here, and then it reacts and then echo. The future's an echo of the present. Echo, 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 echo. So we make the noise now. Echo, 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 echo. They hear it later. That's how the thing works, bro. Don't make nobody fool you about what life is, bro. That's all this thing is, bro. It's the universal laws of the principle. I've read these things since a kid, bro. I'm telling you real shit, bro. Spoke to some of the greatest minds in my life, son. Trust me. That's all it is. Simple. We difficult it. We make it too difficult. That's what we're doing, okay? Anything you're doing is going to come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, any direction. It's not just left, right, and north, and all some dumb shit. No, nigga. Directions go every way. It's endless directions. Endless. And no matter what you do, it's coming around. So if you think you're joking around in people chat hating like you're joking, or you're walking around in real life hating on your job, or wherever you're hating in life, bro, the hate's coming back to you even if you think it's a joke. Because life doesn't joke. Life plays jokes on you. And you don't laugh when life's joking. That's how it works. Life don't laugh. Life just laughs at you. And when life's laughing, you don't laugh. Only some people is sick enough to laugh at that. And if you can, that means you can laugh at your pain. And that means you could go far in life. Because you may not make life just take over you when life start laughing at you. See what I'm saying? So when you think you're joking, hating, hate's not a joke. It's not a joke, bro. Love is real, and hate's not a joke. See what I'm saying? So you got to be putting love into the air and real things like this into the air. This is what it is. That's why you get that back. I came from the streets and all that shit all day, bro. Trust me, bro. At war, nigga factions, these different sides, all that, bro. In my neighborhood, came from it, bro. I'll bring the niggas on this channel, nigga, make them talk to you for yourself and tell you the stories. Who gives a fuck? Don't care if you believe me or not. Facts. But that's not going to get us nowhere. We have kids, right? If you don't, God bless you. I hope you have a kid. If you can't, God bless you. You have kids, you have sisters, you have nieces, you have other things too, and you understand you probably was a mother to somebody else's kid. That's a fact. So, salute to you. You probably didn't get the credit. So I gave it to you just now. Stop being mad at them. Chill. God got you. But look, we got to be thinking and using our brains. So a lot of things when I'm talking about certain things, I talk about it in ways. Like if I said Martin, you know the nigga Martin. If I said Martin and then his next, next name, I don't say his name. certain thing I don't say the last thing to them on, because I know how this thing work where we're at right now and how this shit, soon as you, they start, and I know this because I used to edit on big channels, million subscriber channels and all type of shit. So I get it. And they taught me mad shit on YouTube, which I be teaching you if you follow my channel and go through certain videos. But I'm gonna do certain tutorials. But my tutorials, I'll be doing inside my video. I don't be making them niggas know I'm trying to make niggas smart. Because if they know, eyes alive, he's screed house. Put him in the field. He don't need to be in the house. Not stupid. It's the same system happening from that time now. Not dumb. Not Hear me. So we have to understand where we on. Okay? We on our Schmartin. You know the name I told you the first time. And we on both Bobs. Two good people. We on both Bobs. But we on this side. We on them on. With us, we got to be on that side with us. Because when I look at you, I see this. I see myself. Even beyond it, you don't have to be black. White people know they're good people. A good person has no color. You believe in God too? Come on, bro. That's its own color. We got these people, and then you got the people that believe in God. Who? You just, all them people look like light. Bruh, it be like that. I don't know. So I don't know. There's no color on who's a good person. Feel me? So I just don't want to make it seem that way. But I'm in this, so I have to, what I'm going to do. So if you hear them, what you talking about? You know what I've been? So what I got to, you got to feel me on me when I'm talking to feel me. Just feel me. You know what I mean? So we got to really get back to the wade in the water time. Okay? Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. All's gonna roll the waters. That's a song. It's not a platinum song. It's a message. Go in the water and follow the water as much as you can and as far as you can, because that may keep the dogs from detecting you. And as you're doing that, I want you to sing this song too. Follow the drinking gourd, follow the drinking gourd. What's that? That's the Milky Way. That's the Big Dipper thing up there. It looks like a pot. Well, back then they felt it was a gourd, and that's what they called it. So they said, if you follow that thing right there, it may lead you north. So you can go that way. So why don't you go this way in the water? They might not smell you. You may get further enough to follow that thing right there to go to where you need to go to get to where? And salvation. So therefore, that time is no different than this time. This time is the same time. We think things change. Nothing changes in life. Civilizations are built on top of civilizations. We watch how they used to run it, and then we come up and say, you know what, we're going to do it like them, but we're going to do it grander. That's what life's all about. Okay? So if you're doing something good and someone's copying you, you're supposed to know that's what happened, right? Because that's what people do, right? So the best thing you could do if you have an invention is tell no one, and they'll be mad if someone takes it. Jinkies. So look, boom. Follow the drinking gourd. We going north. Same thing. We're using the same principle. But north is not a direction of longitude, latitude that way. North is this way. That's north for me. That's it. Up. All the way there. It's up. South is down into the magma. To core. No direction to me. South is to the magma, homie. And north is to where I want to go. In life and then after is where I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go this way, bro. That's where I'm headed. Feel me? So who want to head that way? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Pack your bag. Some of you ain't going to get a chance to pack your bag because you're going to come late. Like, oh, shit, nigga, I heard you, but shit, I had some shit to go handle first. And they go, school. Now I changed my life. That nigga was a op. He did the wrong thing. Chill, me put my shit away. Uda, let's roll. We going up. Nigga, you see me? Good. So as long as you know, Lord, salute to you. Make sure y'all all subscribe to the channel. Turn the notification bells on so you're notified when I drop new content. Not when I drop, because I'm about to drop right now. I gotta walk my dog. I got a corgi. I might go live and let y'all see me as I walk if y'all want to. I ain't hiding nothing, nigga. You a op, nigga, come see me, nigga. I'm gonna fire. The hell? It's real life, nigga. I don't care, nigga. I'll do it again. And you can fill in the blank of what you think that is. I don't care. So, salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Salute to everyone. Okay, salute to everyone. I love y'all all. Swear to God. Make sure y'all tapped into the Go Network. Be a part of the Go Network. That chat. Salute to the whole chat. You already know the vibes. I always read the chat. I'm on my dog. Salute to y'all. Go Gang in the chat, man. Be a part of the Go Gang. Be a part of that chat. One of the illest chats on YouTube. You heard? That's a fact. We growing. You may say, damn, there's a few people in it. Don't worry, man. When God show you, you can be like, why you don't keep stop talking about God? Move. Chill, bro. You gonna be over here like me. Yo, God was right. So you right, Oda. And I just went the lotto too. Exactly. Relax. Show some love. I love y'all, man. Hit the subscribe button, Thrifty. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the 2 channels I got linked to my channel. Hit me with anything on Instagram, DM me or whatever if y'all want me to get some content up or something. You want to ask me a question, hit me on. I'll go through all of my messages. Send me a DM. If you want to get any of the dope hats I wear on my stream, go to Don't Hide the Plug on Instagram. Don't Hide the Plug on Instagram. Shoot them a DM. Tell them that Uda sent you. Hold on, let me put my. You want to hold it? Why you going to go check them? All right, cool. Let me put my shit back in. Look, tell them Uda sent you. The Uda sent you. Boom. That's the promo code. You're going to get one of them dope hats. New Era. Dope. And not only just that, you can buy a hat. Support. You know what I mean? But what you can do, if you want to get your own hats coming from New Era, go look at the hats and go look at the brand. I'll do them all on my videos. I'll show you. I'll show you the commercial. I have all these things. I just don't be on it. Look. You could get your own box of hat. Your own shit. It's your own logo on your shit. Your girl pink, all kind of shit. Got dad hats, all kind of shit coming from New Era. Real shit. Design, real materials, real shit coming from New Era. And you can have your own shit. So go holler at them, shoot them the DM, tell them that Uda sent you, and go see if I'm lying or not. But if you is gonna buy a box and get your own hats because you doing your own thing and you want some official shits like that, just buy a hat. That's how I want it. Buy a hat. Yo, I get my box. All right, fuck it. How much got that? Trust me, bro. And not no beat you in your head. You're gonna be like, that's what it costs? Word, son, for a box of hats. How many hats? If you don't take this money and get the hell out of here, bro. Watch, bro. I'm not even lying to you, bro. I did it. I did it myself, bro. I'm gonna lie to you. Go see. I'm a small white guy, but I must say I love your channel and your delivery. It's people like you that could help solve the Biggie and man, bro. Ah, Biggie and Two, man. Biggie and Tupac. Get past the lies and find the truth, man. I know, man. They might come school me behind it, though, bro. And I don't think that's the war I need to fight right now. I think my people need me to fight some other wars. Trust me, son. I cried for both of them. Cried for both of them. And I don't think this meant to be solved. It's not. Some things are not meant to be solved. I'm going to leave you with the last thing from Pac, right? One of the last things I'm going to say from you, all right? When you understand Pac, then you understand that he's telling me don't even look. Doesn't even matter. He know what the deal was. But look, he said, they asked Tupac a question. He was probably like 20-something. I don't know. Remember, Pac died when he was like 25. So what the hell? He was young. He was a kid. Your brain grow. Remember I told you 24, 25. What the hell? Boom. He's a kid. So look, Pac said, Joe, I'm not gonna change the world, but I'm gonna spark the mind that will. He said, I am not gonna change the world. Some of us want to be here forever. Some of us act like this and this and that, like they supposed to be God Almighty and all that. Look, bro, the nigga said, look, I'm not gonna change the world. I'm not. Facts. He probably knew he was gonna be about it anyway. Some of us gotta understand that. Some of us gonna know that life is but for a time. And Pac understood that. We may know the reasons of why he understood that. I don't have to tell you that, right? But he understood that. He did. And he said, I'm going to spark the mind that will, though. And that's impactful and that's scary. Imagine you're the opposite of that, of him or whatever his people was. And a nigga saying some shit like that. What the fuck does that mean? What? That mean you're trying to make 1 million views? It sounds like Neo in the Matrix trying to make 1 million Neos. Smith's not going for that. Smith will never go for that. 1 million Neos? I got to run around this whole movie? Oh, you're bugging. No. No. We're not doing it. Right? Put that, what Pac said, in the Matrix movie, in a Neo personality, because you can compare life to life. It's metaphoric, right? When you use that, you might get a jinkies. You might see it when you see it from another lens. See? That's why we compare and contrast things like that. Use that, and I compared it with the Matrix movie. If that was the Matrix and that was Neo, and Neo said he want to do that, that would be very bad for the situation. Why would we want 1 million Neos? Why? That's how come everybody, I had a. Talking about, you're not going to make 1 million of that. Cannot happen. That's life. For whatever the reasons are, do your history. But that's life. So, Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You get more juice like that. Maybe a continuation. Uda on Go. But I need y'all to subscribe to Comedy on Go and that. Because when I go into them type of conversations, really, I don't need to be talking about that. They're going to... So, go to Comedy on Go and subscribe. So when I do it, I can talk about that under comedy. Hey, y'all, I was going crazy. That was comedy, bro. I wasn't telling no truth, nobody. What y'all talking about? It was comedy. I was talking to the people joking. So I'm saying, help me, man. Help me, man and women. Subscribe to Comedy on Go so I can do that. I need 20 more people. It's like 48 people right here. What the hell? It's crazy. I'm going to go there and not see y'all 20. And that's foul, bro, what y'all doing to me. That's foul how y'all treat me. I'm telling you the Most High sent me, bro. I'm telling you. And I'm trying to stay on that mission. I'm not trying to go back to where the devil's at. I kicked the devil out the road on the highway where I came from in my life. Boop! I'm like this right now. This is the highway. I'm still on it. Look. The nigga on me, bro. Like that. On me, bro. Nigga in a guinea, too. I'm in some little hatchback shit like that. Pushing it. Hatchback. Pushing it in the highway. The nigga, the DEV, I ain't got to say his name. He is in the guinea. In traffic on my back, homie. I'm like this. I'm driving like this. You know it's real when you're driving like this. Not even like this. You're like that. I'm like this driving on the steerings, bro. You only see his eyes moving in the steering wheel, bro. The devil's on me. So I'm trying to tell y'all. Because he sees the... see what I'm saying? So make sure y'all go subscribe here. And make sure y'all subscribe to Comedy on Go. And 2 more people put that on 50 before I leave, yo. Tired of y'all. Because y'all be acting up with me. Tired of this shit. 2 more, man. Come on, man. Tired. The hell, I gotta walk my dogs. You gotta pee. You wanna pee on me? Come on, I ain't R. Kelly. Come on. Salute. Y'all subscribe to the channel, right? And Comedy on Go. Facts. I need it. By the time I come back, I should have 50 there. So later on, I could probably do a stream on that shit and start to turn it up with us and drop the link so we can talk. Y'all don't want to talk? I'm gonna drop the link and see who wants to come up. Not come. Pause. Come up. You have to talk right these days. Y'all drop 2 more likes for me in there. Y'all do y'all thing. Thrifty, salute. Y'all make sure y'all check out the sis. Riz, salute to you. Everybody, man. You already know the bot, man. Salute, salute. Uda, Uda, Uda. Always on Go, you heard? That's the vibes.